Little relatives. 1. Moving. Lera always sensed when something was wrong. She couldn't explain it. A quiet alarm just went off inside her, and when Igor's car turned off the highway onto a narrow, bumpy road, that alarm came to life for the first time in a long time. "Why are you so tense?" Igor asked, without taking his eyes off the road. "It's kind of quiet here. Everything's fine. It's just an old neighborhood." He said that too quickly. Lera turned to the window. Sparse houses, dilapidated fences, no people, no cars. As if this piece of the city had been forgotten. When they pulled up to the house, she already knew she wouldn't like it here. The house wasn't just old. It looked closed, as if it didn't like guests. "Here we are," Igor said, and he didn't smile. 2. First acquaintance. A woman of about 50 opened the door, thin, with a forced smile. Her eyes were cold. "Leroka." Her voice was soft, but somehow empty. "Come in, come in." It was Aunt Vera. She hugged Lera too tightly, too long. "Beautiful," she said quietly, almost in a whisper. "Very." Lera involuntarily pulled away. The inside of the house was even worse than the outside. Heavy curtains, the smell of old age, and the feeling that the air here was still. "Sasha," Aunt Vera shouted. "Igor has arrived." A young man emerged from the depths of the house. Lera immediately felt his gaze. He wasn't smiling. He just looked, slowly, appraisingly. "It's Lera," Igor said. "I see," Sasha replied, and continued watching. 3. First night. The room was small, but clean. "We'll be patient," Igor said, throwing down his bag. "I told you, this is temporary." Lera nodded, but the anxiety didn't go away. "Don't you think they're strange?" Igor sighed irritably. "Lera, they're just village people. Relax." "He's looking at me strangely." "Who?" "Sasha. He's always like that. Too quick an answer, too familiar." Lera fell silent. She woke up in the night. At first she didn't understand why. Then she heard it. Footsteps. Slow. Down the hallway. They stopped right at their door. Lera froze. The doorknob twitched slightly. Quiet. Almost unnoticed. But she saw it. Igor was sleeping. Lera didn't move. A few seconds later, the footsteps disappeared, but sleep never returned. 4. Inconvenient little things. The next day, everything seemed normal. Too normal. Aunt Vera was cooking, smiling. Sasha was silent, but now Lera noticed details. Why is the door to Grandma's room always closed? Why don't the windows open much? Why aren't there any knives in the kitchen? "Where's your knife?" she asked at dinner. Aunt Vera froze for a second. "We don't keep them in sight." "Why?" "Habit." The answer was strange. 5. Neighbor. On the third day, Lera went to the store alone, and for the first time, she saw someone normal. Her neighbor, a woman of about 40, with tired eyes. "Are you new?" she asked. "Yes, I'm with Igor." The woman tensed. "Are you staying with Vera?" "Yes." A pause. "Listen." The woman lowered her voice. "Be careful there." "What do you mean?" "Just don't trust them." "Why?" The woman was already backing away. "Just don't trust them." And she left. 6. The first strange fact. That evening, Lera decided to look through some old photos in the house. She found an album, old pictures, family, people, smiles. But many of the photos were of girls, different, beautiful, and they were never the same. "Who is this?" Lera asked, showing Igor. He glanced and quickly closed the album. "Distant relatives, too many of them." "Lera, don't start." He was nervous. 7. Night noise. On the 5th day, she heard a scream, dull, as if from under the floor. Lera jumped up. "Did you hear?" "No, there's someone there." "You imagined it." But he didn't look her in the eye. 8. The truth starts to reveal. The next day, when everyone left, Lera was alone, and for the first time, she decided. She started checking the house. First, the kitchen, then the hallway, and she found it, a door, behind the closet, old, metal, locked. Lera froze. Her heart started beating faster, and then, she heard a sound, from the other side. Light. It was as if someone had run their hand over metal. Lera jumped back. 9. Conversation with Igor. "What kind of door is that?" she asked in the evening. Igor fell silent. "It's an old basement. There's someone there." "No, I heard. You're working yourself up." He lost it. For the first time. "Lera, Just live peacefully, okay? She fell silent and understood. He knows. 10. Real horror. That night, they tried to open the door again, but now, Lera stood up. She quietly approached and abruptly flung the door open. Sasha was standing in the hallway. He didn't even retreat. He just stared. "What are you doing?" she asked. He smiled for the first time, checking what? The doors, and he left. 11. The decision. The next day, Lera made her decision. She would leave, but first, she would understand the truth. 12. The basement. When the house was empty, she returned to the door. The lock was old. She found the key in a drawer among the others. Too easy, as if it had been left there on purpose. Her hands were shaking. She opened it. The door creaked. A damp smell wafted from inside, and something else. Something wrong. Lera descended, step by step, dark, cold, and a cage. In the corner, metal, and inside, footprints, blood, scratches, and the writing on the wall. Help. 13. The truth. Lera understood everything at once. Too many girls in the photo. Too many strange relatives. Too close to house. They weren't just a family. They catch people. 14. Turn. She was about to run when she heard a voice from above. "Did you find it, Aunt Vera?" Lera froze. "We knew you were smart," she said calmly. Footsteps. People like that don't live long. 15. Final. Lera survived, but not because she was lucky. She fought. She ran. She screamed. And when they found her, she was covered in blood, but alive. The police broke into the house. They found everything. The basement, cages, footprints. But not Igor, not Sasha, not Aunt Vera. They were gone. Epilogue. 6 months later, Lera received a message from an unfamiliar number. One photo, the house, another one, and the caption, "The family is growing."